understand this too. Only high profile
cases.
They pick up 2 at a time, okay?
On all these high profile cases, when you see
the city itself had 4 homicides.
When you see these white boys get killing these black kids, the video come out.
The whole state,
regardless of the investigation.
So,
the video come out. We see they clear their names. You know what I'm saying? They'll clear their name. They don't wait till no 3-4 months. You see what I'm saying? They'll release that video so that they can clear your mind, your mind. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got no clean. They're dirty hands. Their hands are clean. You see what I'm saying? Their hands are clean. So if last time, what was that boy name? Them boys that got killed in on them different cases, when them boys got killed, they released those. They start releasing them videos because the pressure was put on them. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, like what he's saying. Like when you see other departments that are trying to do the right thing, and a police killer, a civilian, they release the tape. You see what I'm saying? It's just to show that they are trying to do the right thing.
What you just said? If we're going to compare apples to apples, apple to orange, what you just said was an officer-involved police shooting or police death, okay?
Right.
That you all clearly, they probably already released, which is my first statement about, hey, there's been an in-custody death. In-custody means that he was still in our custody. Even if going to the hospital, he's still in our custody. You described an officer-involved death where an officer is accused of or responsible for killing somebody. That's totally different.
That's the case that we see. That's what we look at.
We got into a fight. We got into a fight. Let me say this right.
Let me say this. Hold on. He got into a fight back there with another inmate. And then your officer makes him, and he got hit by a car when he was small. He got medical problems. He telling the y'all that he hurting, that he needs to see a doctor. And then your officer tell him, shut the fuck up, get off the door before I make sure.
You asked me to speculate. Everything you
just
said.
That's true. That's true.
Everything you telling me, and that's the reason why I don't even get involved in the investigation. So I want to hamper what you're saying. And I'm not saying you've not been told it, but who have you told it to? But I don't want it to be the case because that's part of the investigation. If that's been told, you've been told it, it's part of the investigation. But I can't speculate on this.
You keep talking about, you keep talking about like trying to put it down on the inmate, somebody that's already.
I gave you hypotheticals.
We do have some facts. We do have some facts. We have some facts, not speculation. Okay, it's a fact that the initial call, when the call was called, first responders did not respond.
How's it a fact?
That's a fact. The first responders.
How is it a fact?
That's a fact.
How is it a fact? Tell me how that's a fact.
I'm telling you, I'm stating that's a fact.
Do you have
I don't want to put this. I don't want to put that information out.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm asking you a question. How do you defeat a fact?
Okay.
So only when you know the fact, if you got records of time laws from back in the
can you dispute that fact?
I just told you, the record dispute that. The record was disputed, okay? What you said is a fact. If it's only a fact if you've seen record laws that show when dispatch was dispatched. Have you seen that? It's not a fact.
I done talked to people.
That's hearsay. That's not a fact. Listen.
It's a fact.
When we have incidents where officers have been accused of speeding or doing something, we need to look into a citizen complaint. Okay? The citizen complaint. But the officer has the right to get a benefit of the doubt. We don't take your word for it. Okay? And we're not going to take citizen's word for it. We're going to take both sides. But we have to have evidence. And evidence in those situations, just like we just explained, it's call logs. When we radio somebody, guess what happens? It goes to dispatch. They log it. They log the time. Unless he has that, that's not a fact. That's speculation. What I'm telling you is, as part of the investigation, you're going to have to substantiate what you suspect.
Well, we got 911.
Are y'all investigating Baker?
They got all of that.
Okay.
Well,
we want that. That's what mainly what we want.
So if it exists, they're going to have a law. You know what I'm saying? So you can't hide it. So
you'll better hit the same
right.
call.
You'll better hit a recorded call when it happened in a time. Don't go based on speculation what you heard. You got to go by facts. And the facts is a record law. Mecca keeps precise records. And that's part of the investigation.
Sometimes they won't let you see the recording until the investigation.
No, any part of that, whether it be the record,
you ain't gonna release none of it.
Not until we complete the investigation. This is not gonna be no stalemate deal. We're not holding off. Listen, it benefits me no good. Benefits me no good to withhold information, alter information. If it happened and there was some responsibility on my agency, the investigation gonna tell that. I'm not gonna hide that. I didn't hide it for previous cases. Why would I hide it in this one? Do you realize we've had officers that have been charged and arrested and put in this very facility they work at? So why would I hide it? What do I benefit from that?
Okay, let me ask you this question.
You know, you read the news, you seen it. Have we not have officers charged?
I ain't gonna dispute that. I'm not disputing that at all.
So what would you think? What would you think this case being different?
My bad is point of view. I believe that video it should not be held a long period of time. I believe the public should have an opportunity to view that now, not next year, not next 6 months.
It's not gonna be next year, man.
Not when we believe that it should be.
That's your belief. You're not a criminal investigator. Okay? You're not a criminal investigator. Right?
This division.
I have working knowledge and have direct experience. I'm not sitting at a high seat looking low.
But this division should be compared no different than those divisions.
Let me ask you a question.
When Trayvon Martin passed, they released the video, right? When these different cases happened, they released the video. They didn't go behind closed doors.
You're not comparing apples and apples. You comparing.
They didn't go behind closed doors. Said, well, we're gonna wait until everything die down and then release some video.
Let me ask you a question. Was it any dispute? Honestly, with eyewitnesses, how Trayvon Martin got killed? Was it in dispute?
I can't argue. I don't know.
But you know he got shot, right? You know he got shot, right?
All of them said the same thing.
So, but answer this question. Can you say, for certainty, other than what you speculate, can you say how Dezman died? Can you say that?
We know it was cruel.
And you can
and
clear
it was brutal.
the people's minds.
We know it was cruel. I know it was cruel.
The
And it was
video.
brutal. We know he was dead before he got to the hospital.
You can clear the people's minds by just simply showing
I know
the
he.
video.
I know.
So they can see exactly what happened.
And we're going to do that. I'm telling you, I'm not going to rush it. Be forced to rush it.
But what's the hold up? What's the hold
It's
up?
part of the ongoing investigation. What part of the investigation?
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's
If that was your
scapegoat.
son,
That's a
if
scapegoat.
that was your son,
my
and the
son-
way
that's
this
a
being
scapegoat.
conducted, with no clarity to the parents,
You'd
would you feel comfortable with that?
Absolutely, but how you get clarity if
No,
you
you
ain't out?
would. No, you would.
You'd have told this whole face up.
When you say clarity,
If that was your son,
You
you
can't-
ain't gave,
you'd have told his
and
whole
they ain't
time.
gave the father the mother. No type of
how do you
clarity.
get clarity? You don't even have a cause of marriage.
Show him the video.
You don't have a cause. That's not gonna give you all the facts.
So don't y'all got videos themselves and on the block?
We have videos all across the jail, inside and out.
That's the proof.
The video don't show you cause and manner. That's what I'm trying to
The
get you
video
to
will show
explain.
you how long he stayed in that cell without.
You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you cause and manner. They don't care you cause and manner.
I know what you said about the cause of
Right here,
manner, but
he died.
It didn't show you.
Right here, handcuffs on him. We was that.
I can't speak it because I wasn't there, ma'am. So I can tell you that anytime somebody that cussing, but you've been 8 or 9, unless the cuffs or restraints are restricting you from being able to provide that aid, as long as they're in cussing, they are cuffed.
But look at him. No soon he said he was sick, they should have called 911. A doctor can fuck him
Man,
to go to the hospital.
I don't know that didn't happen. I don't know that.
Well, who was
I
the
wasn't
inmates
there.
to shower?
Who?
Who was the inmate?
I can't tell you that. I was not there. That's part of the investigation.
how did they
I
let
can't
that
tell you
happen?
that.
Man, you can't right now.
They
You
will
don't know anything.
say, Baker
Huh?
said,
Right now you don't know
y'all better
anything.
bring y'all ass
My
out of the cell
investigators
right
know.
now.
But you don't know
Get this
anything.
boy
Absolutely not, because the investigation is not complete. I don't get into it
How
complete.
did they even do something?
We don't brief every day about this. When it's complete, that's when I get
Hey,
it.
I got a phone. Baker answered the phone. He
That's why I
said,
have
what you
another
got?
inmate to watch
That's how
another
you answer the
inmate.
official phone.
Again, you talking about something. You talking about something you've been told. I don't know it to be the truth. I don't know it to be the truth.
The ones that watch the scene.
I understand that. I hadn't been told that. You asking me something that you've been told.
He still
You know what I'm saying? You can't ask me or request me and expect me to comment on something that I haven't been told. Other than you telling me that, that's third party. You heard from somebody and then you telling me.
Mr. Woods,
But your tapes will show you because you got cameras.
There's no cameras in the shower. That's against
They gotta come out
property.
their cells and get out of here.
Back down
is Baker getting investigated?
Baker. If Baker's part of the investigation.
So why is he still working back there?
What do you mean? What has he done?
He hurt his boys.
He hurt my
back there.
brother.
No. Tell me what he's
He
done.
hurt.
He been in the...
No, what has he done?
I know he don't supposed to still back there. He's
So let
still
me
back
ask you a
there.
question. If you accuse of something,
son,
no, if you
inmate.
accuse of something,
I ain't accusing
no,
him.
I'm not saying if you accuse of
I'm
something.
saying.
Now I get you. You ask me a question, I'm gonna ask you one. If you accuse of something and I arrest you, let's say it's a felony, I arrest you on probable cause. You go to probable cause hearing, they read that hearing and say, hey, what's your name? It's a Tamara. You accused of doing this, and this. You get locked up. you get out, okay? You bond out, and then you pin the investigation until you go to court.
Well, he supposed to be on leave.
So understand this. Not you are right. You're entitled to a fair trial, okay? And you're entitled to what you call due process. Due process is meaning that I may have had another arrest you on the scene, but you release until the investigation is complete, it's presented, and you judge by either two people. A bench trial to a judge, or a jury trial, a jury appears. But before that, you're innocent until one of those decisions have been made, either by a judge or a jury. So when you say, why is he working, you're talking about speculation about what he did, what he didn't do.
You got enough complaints on him. I know you got a lot of complaints.
It's speculation again.
Them ain't speculation. I go get, you know what, I'm going to make you copies of these complaints. And I'm going to black out their name, and I'm going to bring you my assumptions. These people are telling me, Baker did this to me.
And I can tell you without a doubt, any complaint that comes in, they are investigating, they have a disposition on it. That's what internal affairs does. They handle things internally in the agency to make sure that if there is a complaint, whether it be a citizen complaint or a complaint by a grievance complaint by a detainee, they investigate. But I promise you, when we get the evidence, we get the information, y'all have.
Hey, what about this tent? If I take this tent with me?
Y'all stay out here long. I'm not gonna stay as long as y'all want to.
I know he ain't gonna do nothing without a camera. Nothing without a camera.